been a really long day for me. Lots of driving. I had to go away for a few days from the house, about 4 days. And this time, because it was going to be fairly warm, I didn't winterize it. And it was only going to be 4 days, so hopefully nothing bad happened. Shouldn't have. Usually the house is pretty good to stay above freezing, you know, and it's actually -6 right now, so it'll be chilly at home, but it won't be too bad. I'm coming back. It's been about a 5-hour drive. Jess, my girlfriend, thanks to her and her parents, I was able to get a really good deal on somebody who was getting rid of their off-grid system because they were getting power into their cabin. A bank of batteries, an inverter, charge controller, and some extra panels. It's not new. The batteries are not too bad. They're about 3 years old, but they've apparently been run down a fair bit, so I'm gonna have to try to see if I can bring them back to life. The nice part is that they're the exact same type of batteries that I have, so this is a big bonus. The inverter is like 15 years old, which in the lifespan of inverters, that's pretty much, you know, kind of like at the end of it. But it was a seasonal cabin, so I'm hoping I can get, you know, 3 years out of it, maybe more. The nice part is it's a 24 volt inverter, so I can literally upgrade my entire system the way it's set up, thanks to this. And of course, it's always nice to have more solar panels. So. Finally got home. Had to find out if there's anything that's actually wrong and if the goats are okay. This is why I always also carry a flashlight, since I shut everything off so there's no lights anywhere. Okay. Well, might as well let Hector out. Oh, it's not a bad parking job considering I didn't see what I was doing. Hi, Hector. Okay. Well, we didn't get too much snow, and the snow we did get is kind of dry. I'm not hearing goats, so that's worrisome. But let's first try and get some lights on. That is more important. Find out how toasty it is in the house. Okay, state of charge 100%. Inverting and lights on. Okay. First priority, because it's cold in the house, let's get a fire going. So, okay. Let me just find out what the temperature is in the house. Ooh, 5 degrees, but above freezing. This is important. Okay, give that a few minutes. Kind of concerned that I didn't hear the goats. Don't mind the mess. I'm cleaning house and trying to get rid of garbage. Oh, wait a minute. I hear something. Oh, you guys are hiding in the other shelter. Good. Well, let's see how many pairs of eyes do I see over here. Oh, there's 3 goats. Hello. Okay, well, you guys are safe, and you guys are fine. Good goats. All right. Yeah, I know. Sorry for waking you guys. You can go back to sleep now. Of course, now they're going to be awake and whining. Okay. -7 degrees. I will deal with them tomorrow. First things first, unloading stuff. All right. Okay, it's the next day. I'm home and I need to get stuff done. So, I still got to get this track loader sorted out. of course, I tried starting it again today and it's just not happening. So the problem magically did not fix itself. I'm currently jump starting the batteries again so that they charge up. The starter is way on down there and still covered in snow. So I'm going to set up my heater. I'm going to tarp this up. I'm going to try to defrost it a little bit. Try my luck at starting it again. If that doesn't work, which it probably will not, then I'm going to have to pull that thing. So today the weather's not too bad. It's not too cold. So I'm going to try it today. See if I get lucky. What's up, Hector? What? That's not even a stick. That's a piece of bark. I'm not throwing that. What? What do you guys want? Stop standing on your food. Why are you standing on your food? I gave you water. You got grains last night. You still have hay. What? Always, you didn't even drink your water. Don't walk on your water. What? No, don't whine at me. I got things to do. Okay, well, I can't get to the starter very easily with the bucket being down. So I'm going to try something to see if I can lift up the bucket. Obviously, I can't get the hydraulics up and running because the loader's not up and running, but I can still select the valve into the up position. And I'm going to try to use the tractor to lift up the bucket, if it has enough strength. We'll see. Just as I was filming this, my neighbor Grant ended up popping by and actually gave me a bit of a hand trying to get this up, which took a bit more effort than I thought. So we finally managed to get the valve to release the hydraulic pressure so I could actually lift it. And got jack stands underneath it. The jack stands were, of course, frozen to the bloody ground, and that took about half an hour to get those out. So nothing's ever simple. All right. I got 2 bolts left to get the starter out, which is wedged, of course. Okay, finally got it out. So my initial concern was that the gear could have been worn or dead, or the teeth inside were shot, but luckily neither one of those is the case. So that means that I just have a problem with the starter. Okay, welcome to my basement, which is still a mess. Let's not talk about that right now. Anyway, I've got the starter. I bench tested it, and it was giving me odd results of sometimes rotating, sometimes not. So there's 2 things that are going to be a problem in that case. One of them is going to be this little guy, which is internally, it has the contacts from the battery that goes over to the motor, as well as activates the plunger so that it pushes the gear that actually rotates the motor. So I opened that thing up already, and it looks like the connections in there are actually pretty good. But just in case, I sanded them down and cleaned them up. Then I went to open the back of the motor, which this actually sits on here, and it has little brushes in it. So these ones are moving nicely. Those ones are not. So this is where I think the issue is that because these are not contacting, then I'm not getting the power that I need, and it's very sporadic that sometimes it rotates. Maybe there's just barely enough contact or not. I don't know. So I'm going to clean this up because this is just filthy. There's a lot of dust and junk in here, so I'm going to clean all this up, sand it all up. So I've got it rigged up with power cables, and now I am just going to do a fake ignition, and let's see what happens. Okay, well, that is not good. Alright, we're going to try this again. And let's double check, because I'm pretty sure everything was done right. So, okay. I've got 12.5 volts going to the main terminal. And let's see if that voltage is actually going to the motor. So when I trigger it, it should go to the motor. Aha. Okay. There's the culprit. So it's all internal of here and the contact in there. Even though it looked good, that's where the issue lies. Okay. Well, it's a bit of a cold day with lots of wind. Not exactly too nice, but there's a blue sky somewhere over there that's trying to break through. Good morning, goats. Yes, I will feed you later. Oh my God. Anyway, just out for a walk. Yesterday had a coyote get a bit closer to the property, and it was a little bit too curious for my liking, so I ended up scaring it off. We'll see if he's back this morning. Hector went chasing after him, which is not good, in case there was another pack around. So I gotta be careful with that, but other than that, they're mostly harmless, and they've been pretty good at staying away, so hopefully it will continue to. I suppose I can be nice to the animals. I'm going to try to do this quietly. See if I can sneak up on them. They haven't heard me yet. Oop. Oh, now we're hearing noises. Alright, I'm going to give them some water. Well, with this wind, I'm hoping all the clouds blow away and I start getting some sunlight. What? What's going on, troublemakers? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Yes, I know. I know. So exciting. Hey, get out of here. Go. Shoo. Okay. First, we're going to deal with water here. Oh, Jesus. Stop trying to trip me. You, get out of here. Get out. Okay. No, go away. There's nothing here yet. Okay. Can you move, please? Thank you. Oh, my God. Okay, yes, you're getting water. Okay, you're getting some too. There you go. What? What do you want? I'm giving you water right now. Drink the water. Be happy. What do you want? Alright, now let's deal with the grain. Oh, so excited. Everybody's so excited. Come on, get out of my way. Go. Okay, don't go in the box. We're going up top. Come on, goats. You guys can figure this out. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 come on, come on, come. Hey, can you get out of the box? All right, there you go. You're still scared. Hey, can you get out of the bucket? You have food right there. Eat that food. Okay, you're good. You let me pet you. You are all skittish still. What is wrong with you? Okay, you need to get out of my way. Go. Come on, back it off. Can I help you? What? You have food right there. There you go. Are you good? Yes, you are. Why are you skittish? What's wrong with you? You are a good one. There we go. You finally warmed up to me. Your little sister over there is a pain. All right, buddy. You're good. Yes, there we go. Are you guys all happy now? Yes, hello. All right. After spending more time on this than it really should have been, I think I finally got it figured out. So, for some reason, it wasn't contacting internally, even though there was no visible reason for that to happen. Everything looked fine. But of course, you can't see inside of it when you end up putting everything on, and you don't actually see how everything travels. So I ended up cheating, having to get creative, and I figured out exactly that plunger internally that makes the contact was not traveling far enough and was getting hung up on something. So I've shaved off a little bit of plastic on the inside of it, which brought the entire housing closer, and then it actually managed to contact properly because it was just short of it. So now that that's done, let's find out what we have. Okay, almost dropped the starter off the table. But it works. So there we go. Something silly and stupid. Possibly it was just manufactured where it was making a contact initially, but then it stopped. It was barely making a contact, and now it does. I don't even know how much time I've wasted on this, but the important part is that it's not really wasted. Okay, like, I mean, it kind of is, because this thing should have been working fine from the beginning, but it wasn't. But anyways, an example of how you really need to do everything here yourself. Because if I was going to send this thing out for repairs, it probably would have cost, somebody would have put on a brand new part and charged labor on it, and I don't know, drive into town, probably at least a couple $100 worth of labor and parts. And yeah, okay, it took me several hours of screwing around with this thing back and forth, but finally got it going. So there we go. And I learned something new, entirely about how starters operate, and that something so silly can really make a big difference. So there we go.